Shoot Show in the mother, Lindsay. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you've just joined us, you missed the first part of the show, but we're back bigger than ever and here right now discussing, or rather celebrating people who are doing incredible things. An app was created that is here to make a difference, especially for the women in South Africa. If you do not know, we have some of the highest rates when it comes to gender-based violence, and it's really important for us to be creating innovations or apps that are going to be helping people who are being oppressed by gender-based violence. And of course, Kwanele is one of those apps. So ladies and gentlemen, here to talk to us further about Kwanele is Kwenzo in the building. Welcome to the show and thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
First and foremost, I think it's really amazing because in South Africa, as you know, the numbers for gender-based violence are extremely high. So it's always good to hear about different innovations that are possibly going to be out there helping people, not just women and men as well, who are suffering from gender-based violence. But let's go back to the beginning. Where did we start? Where did it come from? What was the beginning? What was the genesis of Kwanele?
So Kwanele is Leonora Tima, who's actually the founder of Kwanele. Her husband's niece was actually found murdered on the streets in the N2. This is December 2020. So my condolences, thank you too. So with everything that was happening at that time, the case wasn't taken anywhere. It never got publicized. So for her, it was just like enough, hence the name Kwanele. So she then decided that why not take it to the tech space where she actually uses the technological space for gender-based violence victims and survivors, for them to be able to get the type of help that they need, and also for them to be able to get the word out there and be assisted with anything gender-based violence related.
So, and I'm thinking about it, let's say maybe, unfortunately, something happened. So what would it look like? What would my steps look like when I get on the app? Is it a case where I can report? Is it a place where I can call the cops? Is it a place where I can upload evidence? Like, what can I use the app, particularly when it comes to reporting the case or just doing anything about the case?
So Kwanele, as from now, has 3 babies, which are in the tech space. The first baby is called the Kwanele App.
Yes.
This is more for your immediate help.
Right.
It's a panic button. So you use that one when someone is experiencing gender-based violence, when you are experiencing gender-based violence at that particular time. The cool feature about the app also is that I could be in Cape Town and someone from KZN could call me and be like, my mom is going through something. I can click the panic button for them, and we are partnered with Arms Response.
Right.
So when Arms Response call me, I'm able to give them the information, and then they can be able to dispatch help where is needed. Amazing. I think also one of the greatest feature that this app has is something called the vault. So what happens in the vault is, let's say you've been sexually assaulted or someone is harassing you and you are not yet ready to open a case. We have the vaults. That's where you store your information.
Amazing.
And you can store this information for up to 10 years.
Wow.
So also the vault has a cool feature where you have opened a case, but the police are not taking your case seriously. You are able to report them and open a case against them. And then the other one we have is Zuzi. Zuzi is more like your intimate help type of situation. Okay. It's a chatbot, it's AI, it's still under testing. Yes. So she's not really deployed yet. Yeah. So, but her main function is to be kind of like your support system when you need someone to talk to, but you don't know who to talk to. Yes. When you need help with opening a restraining order and you don't know how to go about, then she will walk you through the steps. When you need to go to a safe house and you don't know where to go to, you speak to her and then she'll give you the reasons and ways to go about doing that. And the last one is the WhatsApp line. Okay. That's more of like the legal side of things, where you want to open a case but you can't afford a lawyer. Okay. Then you talk to us and we'll find someone who's a pro bono lawyer to help you with your case. Or maybe you've opened your case but it has gone cold. Yeah. We have the right to then take our lawyers, get the police to get accountability for everything.
I love that. And when you speak about it, actually you're dealing with so many different facets of it. You're not just dealing with the, okay, let's report, but it's so many things. Okay, let's hold your hand through this process. And I think that's what so many of our survivors need, actually, because once that incident happens, your whole life quite literally shifts and turns around. So if someone is watching out there and they still haven't quite grasped the importance of Kwanele, why would you think Kwanele is so important, especially in this time and in this day?
I think the most important thing is also like making sure that everyone always gets the help they need. And what I really like most about the initiative that we're doing is should we go to like remote areas where the police is too far, where the courts are too far, where you don't even know how to go about doing certain things? When you are able to utilize the apps that we have, you are able to get the necessary help that you need for you to be able to step forward. And since we are now integrating to a world of artificial intelligence,
Yes.
it's very important to make sure that the artificial intelligence is also making sure that it's helping our communities
absolutely.
and making sure that it's a better place for all of us.
Yes, and of course you did mention a bit about the future, the fact that, you know, you are moving into the artificial world. Really quickly, is there any other things that you guys are trying to establish, or this is the last thing that you're still trying to work on, which is amazing, by the way?
For now, this is the one thing that
That's
we are
great.
trying to perfect.
Yeah.
But obviously the goal is to like grow globally
Yeah.
and make sure that the help that everyone needs always gets. But yeah, these are our babies.
Like someone like me who wants to watch, who wants to be a part, where can we find you? Where can we follow you? Where can we help spread the word in any way?
So we are on Instagram as Kwanele South Africa. We're
Yeah.
also on LinkedIn as Kwanele South Africa, and we have our website www.kwanelesouthafrica.com. Yeah.
Kwenzo, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you. You were absolutely amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, that was, of course, the one and only Kwenzo from Kwanele, who has represented some of the most beautiful stories of South African citizens in general who have been under oppressed by gender-based violence, that is. But right now, though, on the other side, the Puffs are sitting on that side to talk to us about Kate Middleton. Oh my God, my words today. Ladies and gentlemen, let's check it out.